Discussed this before. We had the citizens' appeals put on our work session, and we have to decide whether we want it on a work session or if we want it on a regular council meeting. So I'd entertain a motion one way or the other.
Mr. President, I make a motion to move our citizens' petitions to the beginning of the work session.
Second.
Got a motion by Councilman Hafler, second by Councilwoman Doucette to put our citizens' appeals to the beginning of work session. Is there any discussion?
Well, I thought the Record did a really good article on it this week. I forgot that the citizen appeal was at the beginning of the meeting, of our regular meeting, not too long ago. But after when the Dewey Radke group was coming forward and have a concern, then it was switched to the end of the meeting, making people stay longer for the meeting. And now I think it's ironic that now we've switched it to our planning meeting. But I just think our people in our community need to be able to approach the council, and so I will be voting no on this.
Mr. President, I would like to also remind the community that they have access to, or should have access to, all the council members by telephone and email, and get a hold of your council members, talk to them, let them know what you guys, any issues or anything within the community, because that's what we're here for.
But I have to comment on that. I've had people call me and tell me they've tried to contact their representative on this council, and they've actually been hung up on. And so, how can they be represented if they're being hung up on?
I would like that very much.
I do.
Go back to your being able to address the council. As far as I've seen, all of us are here at our planning meeting tonight. They can address the council at the planning meeting or at the regular meeting. So what's the difference? Video camera, right?
I think
Exactly.
I think the work session should be videotaped also. That's been my policy for years. The work session.
Mr. Crowder, you and I have always agreed on that one.
There's video camera at every one of them.
Televised on Channel 6, Jeremy.
Well, the only concern I have with it is that I believe the structure of the agenda, in my mind, was up to us to set without having to go to a vote. We gave the city administrator the nod to go ahead with that. So once again, after he goes and does what we ask him to do, we turn around and have to put it up for a vote. And that just, either we have to be careful what we ask him to do,
Right.
Because there's another thing that was on tonight's agenda that we can't discuss where similar things happen, but I'll leave it at that.
Citizens' appeals to the end of the beginning of the work session. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Nay? No.
Well, was it just
me.
Just you?
Was a me and a no. He only gets one vote, though.
Well, I thought I heard two votes in there. So we'll keep it at the beginning of the work session. It carries.